there, viewers, a slightly less suffering silent service here, back with more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as Portugal. Now, we have a bit of a plan of what we're going to gain up to. So, Fritjov is down here. I'm going to have Fritjov move over to French Guiana with J6. J6, J3, that class 1, and CL1 617. Because we are going to need to take French Guiana and Suriname to assuredly make sure that northern Brazil doesn't fall. We are going to be going after Tunisia, Cyrenaica, northern Algeria, those places as well. Or that's the plan anyway. If we lose a Treya I'm not actually overly worried about losing. If I'm being honest, of all my provinces. Okay, so we have Alvarez out in 3 turns. Alvarez, I want you to come out of the Pacific Fleet is going to need you more, so if I have you come out of Port Arthur, then the Pacific Fleet have got a ultra-modern ship. In Alvarez. However the hell. But, yeah. Okay. Our government wants okay, Netherlands don't want to deal with the French, it seems. So Cyrenaica is going to have the Furious go after it, I guess. Furious off to Benghazi. I don't know what the French fleet are doing, but they're in the Arabian Sea right now. I think reduce tech budget down. Right, we have 2 more turns, or it could be a 1 more turn thing with our good old friend, the... yeah, it's a 1 more. It was a 1 more turn thing. So Alvarez is now out and is being sent into commission. $61,000 ton. Oh my. Yeah, that's big. That's what he said. Right, preview, clean up. Okay. Oh god, I kind of started the stream and I wasn't supposed to because food. Oh well. So, Impero is going to be leading the battleships at 19 knots. Meanwhile, we have São Felipe leading the Macaw and the Adamastor. And we have Sagres and... what's its name there? Okay. That is an interesting arrangement. So the battleship is our main priority here because the battleship is a threat. Now, I am a little bit reckless here because I actually haven't brought destroyers along. Not like they would have done much, but I've done what would historically be a reckless move and not brought destroyers. So yeah, of our ships here, hold on a second. Where's the Amazon ended up? I forgot to bring the Amazon. One ship that could probably easily outsnipe the Frenchman, and they're off to lands unknown. Okay, so Mostly older ships there. I heard!
You have to come help.
Ah.
How much of each you want?
Right, I'm just gonna set my ships to turn to starboard and whatever happens, happens now, because I'm gonna go sort something out. Okay, so how are we on the not trying to die department? Oh. Go for Sortino, turn, torpedo avoidance. Go for Sortino, same thing, torpedo avoidance. Okay, Atlantine. A very French runaway design. So yeah, honestly, it didn't go as horribly as I thought it would while I was AFK. We only just have slight damage on South Felipe. AP, AP. I just sort of realising those French destroyers have got a pretty hefty torpedo punch. One direct fore, one direct aft. Sape sent torpedoes. They've all sent torpedoes. I wonder what did that hit. Oh, for God's sakes, no! Okay. I'm going to send South Felipe home. As South Felipe is better off leaving the fight now than staying. Look at them using a sinking ship to help them. Hey, Avocado. Sorry I left you with the ships. Cheese would have been actually great to add with this, but oh well. Okay, so Thrino is honestly taking this really well. I really think we should have called in. I really think we should have brought the Amazon along, but I guess Commodore Bezos had too many parcels to deliver to come and help us. Right. Right. Oh my. I didn't do the shells on these battle cruisers. Oh my, indeed. Leave. The macaws are going to need refitting. No wonder my battle cruisers have been subpar with this campaign. They're even down to their shells made purely for cruiser killing. This is bad. I think we need to come back with some torpedoes, sorry, torpedoes, and kill them. Oh wait, no, hold on. Yeah, because Felipe's out. Felipe's the only battlecruiser that could actually do shit. Oh no. Not again, Sepultura. Not again. Not again. It is again. What the... Oh, come on. No! No! What the... Well, Avocado, we've had the game crash. Hold on. There's useless Wichita. Goodbye, USS Wichita. Okay, so... Yep. Yeah, game crashed. Yeah, I'm back from making my food. The game crashed, and, so everything that happened in the battle so far is retconned. It's COD, by the way. What I'm eating up. Bat COD and other stuff like that. Okay, so I can't, like, leave and come back with the Amazon. I don't even know what deliveries the Amazon is doing right now to be not with the main fleet right now. Don't know why Commodore Bezos thought it'd be a great idea to start an online marketing firm from one of our battleships, but he did. Ah. But yeah, I got back at COD. Now this fight here, we've already run it, and you know, it gets boring going for a fight again that we've already run. And so, we have, yeah, this is battered COD. But yeah, we have a very, very, very specific drill for this. We can, and we did until the game crashed, but we're waiting for reinforcements in the form of the Amazon. Oh, and also update for you in terms of Pacific Fleet ships. You have been forcibly upgraded in capital ship. You were ordered by fishing trawler to Port Arthur, and you're taking control of the Alvirus. As Alvarez has been assigned to the Pacific Squadron as soon as she's built. So yeah, you're essentially in command of a KG-5. A KG-5 that has had a whole bunch of speed added to it, and the guns upgrade to 16-inch for the loss of some armor. We're just leaving poor Impero behind. Finally, we're running away! Damn it! Damn it, Sepultura! You screwed us over before the crash, and now you're screwing us over again, but this time for the different reasons. Sepultura's screwing us over because her spotting crew are too good at their job. Okay. Yeah, I just finished my battered cod, cooked frozen vegetables, and new potatoes. Oh. Yes, Sofreno! We can see you! We can see you, Sofreno. And yes, we know you're there. And no, we ain't gonna fight after you just yet. Our fighty capital ship isn't ready just yet. Where is Amazon? Oh, fuck? Your fleet's got it worse, Avocado. Your fleet has it way fucking worse. How fast is the Magellan? 22 knots. At least the Manuel goes the same speed. You're running away. You have no hope with even if you have the Alvarez, you probably have no hope. So well, you're in Port Arthur right now, so technically you're not in command of your fleet right now. Okay. Sao Paulo, yeah, Sao Paulo, run. You two, run. Run! Run! Yes, you including. Not an armoured cruiser, but not a heavy cruiser. Run! This is way before fax was invented, but... Mr. Da Gama is here. Vasco da Gama, sorry. Yes, it's Vasco da Gama class ships. And then, yeah, your ex-capital ship, yeah, that's more exact. By the way, why am I getting reports that many sailors from the Magellan who have tried to go to your captain's cabin have had to leave in absolute disgust and throw over the side of the ship, even if they're not seasick sailors? What sort of obscene stuff have you got in there? Right. Well, at least this group is running away nicely. I'm going to move your fleet to Way Highway, and we are going to, I don't... try and take it, I guess? Yay! We can end the fight! That's good. Okay. I knew it was ancient technology, but I didn't know it was that modern of ancient technology. Okay. Amazon, where the fuck are you? Sort by type. Alvarez is commissioned. Amazon is in Sevastopol. Good. Get over here. Get over here. Right fucking now. And if Commodore Bezos says he's got more parcels to deliver, lock him up in the brig and, Right, French Guiana for that fleet. You guys are moving off way high way. Who are we allied with? Are we allied with anyone? We're allied with the Brits. That helps. The Brits aren't at war. Nailed! We're allied with the Spanish. Oh, the Spanish aren't at war. Who the hell are we allied with that's at war with the French? Soviet Union. We're allied with the Soviet Union. Why? Is this payback for, Petropavlovsk, Ukraine, Southern Russia, Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Crimea? That you pull me into a war that I, as a small little guy, nation-wise, can't really fight in? Okay, more modern heavy cruisers. 10 turns to those modern battleships. Okay, so we got Alvarez coming out. Oh, for God's sakes, where are they naval invading? They're naval invading somewhere, and it's not good. Okay. I thought there was something of the 60s and 1960s and 70s. Not 1840s / 50s. Okay, port strike, naval invasion. Oh, 3 naval invasions, 2 of which are mine, 1 of which is the French. Okay. Okay. Right. Got the better. Oh fuck, it's not a port strike I wanted to see. Right, the Soviets are helping. France. I'm gonna have Way Highway, Port Arthur, Alvarez. Come on out to play. Gotta keep them separated out. Bow, 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 bow. Da 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 da. Like the latest fashion. Okay, I need more ships up there. In Rio Grande. Where do we have light cruisers? that aren't being used right now. No, that's torpedo boats that aren't being used right now. Right, we have a light cruiser there. Go, go, go. Light cruiser Timor. Go. How are we for modern light cruisers? What's our most modern light cruise? Oh. Fudge biscuits. We haven't done a modern light cruiser yet. Well, you know what we're doing next. Holy hell! Well, I just found out National Musical Instrument Day's a thing. And it's every 22nd of May, which is today. Yay. Wait, I can't do that actually because, well, I don't have the money to. Oh well. Right, so you light cruiser time is probably going to be this experimental cruiser with highly advanced tower and a nice little... This is essentially an overgunned destroyer. I'm better off building you. Or you. Wait, there's slooping corvettes. Oh, like small little cheapy boats for... like coastal protection stuff. They still like require torpedoes and stuff, but those are interesting. Right. Let's actually go and build the things we need to build, which is a new light cruiser, the Fleur du Mar. Oh, and of course it gives me the French hull. Yeah, can it? No. Do I want to use the French hulls? No. Yeah, I'm gonna do a smaller this experimental cruiser style cruiser. So you're going to be a pretty... pretty well equipped for a small light cruiser. Balanced rudder, which is less cost than the other set stuff. Thinking as well, if I'm going to put a barbette there. I'm going to put a quad 24 there. You there for a secondary gun. Then you there for... Could I? I mean, it works. Yeah. These gonna be plucky little cruisers here that... that is going to modernize up the cruiser side of the Navy, at least. Then in a turn I can send the Furious over with main fleet at Algeria? Right. So then free, and then 1.5 everything else. One. 0.5. The deck is at 3. .6 guns. Because why not? Cat ballistic, standard ratio, standard quarters. I could fit you with a double bottom from the very start. And yeah, these are going to be... You got hardly any pitch and roll to them. Like, yeah, they're a bit more pitchy than they are... way more pitchy than they are rolly, but... Still, these things are... in a relative sense, very stable boats. No, I'm honestly thinking 32 knots is good enough. Fleur du Mar. is done. Yeah, whatever happened to the original Florimar then? So I don't remember her sinking or me getting rid of her. Right. Lay down 6 of these new light cruisers. Actually, ace of them.
The U.S. has officially accepted a luxury Boeing 747 from Qatar's royal family to serve as the next proposal. Now, this deal has been in the making for a while now, but just yesterday it finally became official. Now, why do they need another 747? Well, Air Force One for the C-25 is based on the 747-200, which is relatively old, whereas this current 747 is Block 8. Now, there is the question of, is this safe? That's why the Air Force Secretary responded, "We'll make sure that we do what's necessary to ensure security of the aircraft." But White will discuss that with the Secretary up to the President if necessary.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm still here, but the budget conscientious being stuck with a low budget and needing probably better quality and more ships that can, well, help me in a situation that I am, well, not that much equipped to fight against normally. I took over very, very much. Right, but don't worry, I'll make up for it. The Speed Demon Silencio will return. Don't you worry. Meanwhile, we have some cruisers! Yee to go kill! Hooray! Okay. Okay. Now, we've identified the Macaw and Adamastor are incapable of being good gunnery ships because their guns can hardly penetrate a thick... Like, their guns can only penetrate up to 8.7 inches of armor. Right, come on, South Felipe. Oh, for God's sakes! In the victory! Victory, you motherfucker! Oh my God, what the hell, Battle Fleet? You're not supposed to do this! Victory! Leave In Peril alone! Oh my God! And the destroyer's getting into this mess. Right, Sagres. Good news. Not good news. You're stuck having to help the battlecruiser. No! And even if it was, Imperil and the Victory are both too old to reproduce by this point. And anyway, it's forbidden. It's forbidden. We only allow gay relationships in the Navy, and well, ships are always referred to as she, and that's not gay, that's lesbian, so the ships are actually breaking protocol. And I know what I've said. I know what I've just said, and yes, it technically lesbian is gay, and that I have made a massive mistake saying what I did say. It's within context of this, okay? I know. Oh God, Sagres, I think we lost the yeah, we lost the Sagres. It would be helpful if some battle fleet wasn't breaking the rules. Oh God. And now what? You're not even fucking firing your... Ban. There we go. Bot banned. Oh yeah, also the ban on heterosexual relationships extend to our sailors as well. Partially because that's what leads to them getting into situations where they can make idiot mistakes. Like fighting over a girl or something like that. What the fuck? How have you penetrated the battle cruiser? And not just any part, the main belt! Yeah, your guns can't even penetrate through 14 fucking inches of armor! And you're telling me that they just penetrated through 14 inches of armor and... Oh, come on. Come on, Battle Fleet! Redeem yourselves! What was that? You're not redeeming yourself? That much? Well, now they're redeeming themselves. What did you get hit by? Mostly from the Amazon. Who did the most damage? Felipe followed by... Commodore Bezos has actually been training his crew? My god. The Amazon did well. I'm going to hit agree. Because... well, we kind of do need an out from this war. Yeah, Tunisia... still don't have the 48,000 tons needed. J10. J10 go, and then that light cruiser will be there in a turn as well. Right. Furious is going to main fleet. We're going to change our invasion placement. The Soviets are actually being decent and sending decent help. If I actually move you to the direction of Suriname, we could actually begin the invasion of there as well at the same time. Yeah, think smart. Think smart about that. Right. Welcome to December, where things are going mixed. Okay. Rene Blanca. Okay. Okay, I do admit that does occasionally happen, Avocado, but... right. So... oh my god, we're actually somewhat better than them because we have Mark II 16-inch guns on our battleship that's in... or should be in charge. And then, yeah, you are all going to follow the Amazon. Meanwhile, we have a new contender to the fleet. They expected a light cruiser. Ha ha! No, they ain't got a light cruiser. They got the Furious. Adamaster! You have been told many times now that you are not to go anywhere near Amazon. God. Right. Yeah, you're going to be useless to us here. I'm going to say you're going to be useless to us here as well. Okay, so the Rani Blanca here. Okay. Furious. Furious opens up with the 18s. Oh, this is glorious. This is glorious. Wait, no, we haven't got glorious or courageous. We just have furious. Just like the British only had furious after 1940. Ooh. Was that... Am I reading that correctly? Furious! Hold on. Furious did over nearly half the damage against the battlecruiser. Wow. She's done a lot better than I thought she would. Oh, and Thrichov has found Condé. Okay. So yeah, Thrichov, fresh from her rebuild into being a Portuguese battleship, is going to now have her first fight in her new configuration. Oh, you expensive small destroyer. Leave your cheaper, better successor class alone. Right, So yeah, Thrichov is leading, and there's cruisers, and there's you. Right, yep. Here, little Frenchman! The avocado... The Mad Admiral needs his harem! Here, Frenchie! There we go. Thrichov is there. You know what? Thrichov is in range of the Condé now. Right. um, how rude of you! Fridtjof has done nothing to deserve getting hit by your 11.1-inch gun. You, however, by virtue of being French, have deserved getting hit by all my 14-inch guns. I say that and every shell from that salvo hit. It did it again. Bye, Condé. Bye, Condé. Your survivors will be sent over to wherever the Mad Admiral's ship is right now, at the earliest convenience. Oh, oh no, we might lose Tripoli regardless. Okay. So that invasion is finally beginning to go through. I'm going to take Suriname as well. That's Fitchow's job. Surprisingly, it's all tame in Africa. Well, Southern Africa, sorry. Okay, 6 turns. Yep. Let's make it 3 turns to the new battleship hull. Say, avocado. How do you feel about a new large capital ship being built within the next 3 turns or something like that? Yeah, we're gonna lose Tripoli. Yeah, I'm not gonna compromise my invasion up here to save Tripoli. Oh, hold on. Slight move, slight adjustment, complete adjustment. Research, it's 2 more turns. Yep. 2 more turns. The heavy cruisers are now out. We finally actually built a new class of heavy cruisers. Okay. Yep. That's more of our transport's going. So yeah, we're going to lose Tripoli. Or at least most likely temporarily lose it. But we have the Amazon now, so I'm... Oh, that's a large 5 battleship fleet. Yeah, no way. No way, mate. No way, mate, am I going against 5 of those giants. At least not yet. Okay. Right. What was the Abacat again? Modern battleship hulls. Yep, we lost the port. We lost Tripoli. Oh well. Oh well, they're about to lose Way Highway, so fair's fair, I guess. Okay. Okay, and did you consult the fact that we can't actually... I don't think there's a hull in the game that can physically do it without mods. Okay. Hey Japan, do you mind allowing us to use one of your largest battleship hull, please? Okay. Yep. Double geared steam turbines. Electric batteries. Oh my god, they're actually now... They're actually now, gaining ground there, which isn't good. You're done in a turn. You're done in a turn. You're not going to be done in a turn. But if we can finish off Tunisia's invasion, then that's good. Okay. Time to now send one of your babies into war, Avocado. One of your heavy cruisers in the first month of commission is going into battle. Her first month. Right, there's the cruiser Roland. There's aggressive fire. Oh, Roland is torpedo heavy. Well, more torpedo heavy. Right, let me pause a second and let's actually get a good view of the Roland. So, Roland is single 7.4-inch guns with torpedo battery, with a whole bunch of reloads, and then same with the underwaters. Right. Why aren't you idiots opening? There we go. Oh, and there go the torpedoes. Right, Roland. Roland has sent torpedoes over. And it's almost as if I knew they were going to do that. Oh! Oh, cheese the system! Why don't we, for once, be the ones cheesing the torpedo system? Come on, Casper, Gasper, sorry. I don't know. You can do this. No! Fire! You sunk anyway, but you idiots weren't firing when you had two guns on the way and... I was supposed to change the names. I think that gives you... my eye. I think that gives you my answer to what, So yeah, we're gonna go and reinvade Tripoli in a bit. Finish French Guiana and then we move on to the French Antilles. But I'm concerned about over here though. I'm gonna send the ships here to off Shanghai and we're gonna, I guess, begin bombardment duties. Let's wait the 2 more turns for the new Krupp, because at the same time it gives the light cruisers more time to actually get themselves out. Okay. Advanced triple turrets. Mark 3 10-inch. That's good. It's raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Hey man. Yeah, that one's gonna fail, but Suriname has finished. Suriname has finished, so you guys go park off Fort de France, please. Can we go for the Antilles already? Technically we could, but technically we can't because we're too... We don't have enough tonnage, so I'm going to begin Pengu, actually. Seeing as we haven't got Pengu yet. Okay. Why did they get more oil? Oh well. Crook free. Right, there's 2 more turns of that one to go. Something makes me think this is gonna end up being one large Kentai Kesson in the end. Some really, really reliable source tells me that. Alright, so... yeah, it turns out potentially going after the French Antilles is not a good idea right now. The good idea right now is get the Fritschov force linked up with the main force as fast as possible. We go for there. Okay, we got the new armor quality, we got new other stuff. I say it's time. It's time. I think we're gonna pull through. We pulled through all the other wars. Oh, of fucking course! Of fucking course! It's French! What's the mod dread? Mod dread is essentially, yeah, it's essentially good old, like, the Warspite hull. Mod Dread 2. Pretty similar books. Well, looks like we're going with the French hull. The French hull of Frenchness. Don't want to do a 65,000 ton ship. No, I don't want to use the French hull just yet. Oh, it's got like, the best resistance and stuff. We still have Battlecruiser 6 as well. We haven't used Battlecruiser 6 yet. Or have we? I know we used Battlecruiser 5 for Alvarez. Yeah, we used 5 for Alvarez, so this next one is going to be... So Alvarez is a 37,000 ton ship. We're going to go 41,000 for the yet to be properly named ship. Now, Furious has shown the 18-inch gun is actually decent, and so I'm going to use the 18-inch gun again on this ship. And I'm going to go like the British towers. Essentially, we're doing a miniature incomparable. Are you serious? I guess we're stuck with this sort of look to it then. Yeah, well. There are worse. Do I want to do Twin 18? Or do I want it like Yamato? Yamato at triple 18. Right. Or there, and we're gonna have a whole host of secondary 5-inch guns. And then Barbette there, Barbette there, and Barbette there. then that set 555s go there. There we go. I'm thinking it might be more weight efficient doing the triple. Doing the triple, having 9 guns instead of the what's it? Eight guns. Or do I scrap 18s in general? This is decision I'm gonna have to make. Do I keep with 18s for this ship, or do I go 16s like the previous class? Or do I go halfway and 17? That seems the most logical in my head. If I am having doubts about the other 2 calibers, then go in between 17. No, we ain't doing another KG5 layout game. Right. They're balanced. So next up is the armor belt. 14 inches. Are you for real? Are you for real, game? You for real think that we're gonna survive any shot with a 14-inch belt? I think this is probably going to be the last battle cruiser, like, because we're getting to the point of fast battleships now, so I only literally skipped out the fast battleship we had there because I don't really like having all forward firing guns, because we've had many instances where our rear guns have needed to be used as well, not just this campaign, but a lot of other campaigns. And Jack, you okay, boy? Come on. Although don't come to me expected to be walked. I did your walk this morning, and it's up to other human who owns you to walk you. 4, 8. I want a 7-inch extended. I want 4, 2, 2, 1 there. I want 16, 16, 4. And then the usual 2-inch lot of guns. We're 6% over. You know what this overweightness means? Avocado. I think everyone knows what it means. We're down gunning. No, that's not going to help the weight situation though. Right, we're overweight. I need to move weights somewhere. I still want 5-inch guns, so going to be downgrading them to twins though. So then that's less weight there used up. Right, I think I can move forward super back a bit. There. Where's the twin 5-inch? There's the twin 5-inch. Right. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Not yet. Hold on. If I can do the slight cheesing back. 73 tons. 73 tons. You gotta be kidding me. 73 tons, my arse. Goodbye, extended decks. Right. There we go. Now I need a name for this thing. Brazilian. Right, I already named the ship Sepultura, so I can't do Sepultura. Yeah, I don't know what to name this. to be honest. What are other places that we control? I wish I could check what are other places we control. Well, we do control, like, Iceland and stuff. Is there any metal bands from... Icelandic... There are metal bands from Iceland. None of which I know. Nor can I pronounce the names of. You know what? I'm just going to name this something that might not even... I definitely know it's not going to work, but I definitely know I can pronounce it. And so... And so this thing is the Marillion. There we go, Marillion. And 2196 and 714 are being... no, they can't be sacrificed to the Dark Lord for the ships being built. We're in June of 25, so 6-month build program, I guess. Those two ships have been sacrificed to the Dark Lord. Those ships have been... Marillion and... Okay, I now need to find another prog band. Yes, I'm gonna try the name Marillion again. Right, I need another name. Okay, what? Porto. Yeah, Porto. P-O-R-T-O. No. Lisbon is that's what I remember the spelling of. So the Marillion and Lisbon are going to be taking the stage. Right. Oh, Avocado. Did you hear the news about the North Koreans? Well, what's up with them is that they've actually admitted that one of their own ships has had some massive technical failure. Do you want to know what happened? In case you didn't know about it. Essentially, they were trying to launch one of their new modern for them destroyers. I'm gonna say modern for them because I'm not entirely sure what the capability of the North Korean destroyers are, or if the technology is up to spec for like modern Western stuff. But yeah, it's actually a case of a communist nation admitting to an accident happening. Without actually being pressured by the international community because said accident had caused a massive radioactive disaster that affected a lot of the world. Soviet Union / Russia. Right, anyway. But from what is reported, the ship was being launched. What ended up happening was the ship was let go too early, and something about the stern ended up damaged in the water while the bow was stuck up on the slipway still. And then apparent South Korean sources say as well that the ship was then later satellite photographed being on its side. Oh, I'm going to end the stream here. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. Silent service going silent.